Okay, this video is to help you stay unmoved by circumstances. Like Florence Scovel would say, I am unmoved by circumstances, therefore circumstances move. And it's not to force yourself to be nonchalant, but it's more to understand reality creation to a point where you naturally become indifferent by what you see. And I want to give you an example here because I feel like this is something that really helps to not be triggered by everything you see physically, even when you decided that you're a new identity, a new person now. I used an example similar to that in one of my videos last year, and I thought it's gold. It's gold, so I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so let's say it's year 5000 and scientists just said, okay, the sun just exploded. Guys, let's just go on our spaceship and we have to bounce, we have to move. And then you're like, well, I'm looking at the sun right now and I'm not seeing anything. Like, it's been 5 minutes and nope, I'm not seeing anything. Still a sunny day, still warm. So I don't think the sun actually exploded. That would be wrong. In this example, the sun exploded, but the light, the time it takes for the light to reach our eyes is 8 minutes. So when you look at the sun right now, you're not looking at the present form, you're looking at the past, 8 minutes in the past. So again, if the sun explode, if it would explode right now, we wouldn't see the result of it up until 8 minutes later. And I feel like it's the same thing with manifestation. You know, you shift right now, like the sun, like it's instant. The sun was whole for a moment and then the next moment it exploded instantly, right? And it's not maybe it exploded, maybe not, maybe it wished to exploded. It exploded. So you shifted. You have no choice but to see the reflection physically. But you may see reflections of your old identity for a minute, like the sun. You will still feel the warmth and see the lights for a moment, but then you will see the real reflection. Well, the real reflection, you're always a little bit late. Again, if we look at the sun right now, we're 8 minutes late. 8 minutes late all the time. So, again, still you shifted like the sun, and like the sun who exploded, we cannot keep receiving light and warmth past 8 minutes if the sun exploded, because the reflection cannot show something that's not there no more. It's the same thing with you. If you shifted, you're now the person who has what they want. You can't forever see something that's not reflecting that. It makes no sense. So if it keeps reflecting lack, it's because you are still believing in it. That's what it means. Even if you know you have a lot of information about manifestation and everything, you're still believing in it because that's what you're seeing it. And I think it's genius to see manifestation in that standpoint, because it helps you to understand, like, yes, like in this example with the sun, it exploded, and for a moment I'm not going to see the explosion, but it doesn't mean that it didn't explode. So if you shift it to someone who has, let's say, a lot of money, but you're not seeing that right now, you're seeing the manifestation of your old identity for a moment. It doesn't mean that you're not the person who has it, right? So everybody that would know at that point, okay, the sun exploded, would not be, well, it would be unfazed in a way by the sun still shining. Unfazed meaning, I'm not going to take that as it is. I know it exploded, so I'm going to go to my spaceship. Even though I don't see any threat, I know there is one because I know what happened. It's the same thing for you. You know you shifted, so you're going to act accordingly physically, even if you don't see nothing, even if you don't see any changes. And that is something that really helps. It has helped me a lot recently because I have a lot of examples and then I forget them through the years, but that one is something that really helps me. And also, yes, I believe that manifestation, you change your identity, it is instant. I also believe the reflection is somewhat instant, but you do not see it instantly. Because again, if we were closer to the sun, we would have seen the sun exploding instantly, but we're not. But like I said in a previous video, you just don't see the whole picture. It doesn't mean that because you shifted that what you want is not already here. It's just that you do not see it yet because you still have the lights of the old version of you, like the sun. You still see past the past sun. And yeah, that's one of the most important thing, in my opinion, to understand, or it's a good perspective to have. I don't think everybody's seeing it like this, so it's fine, but it helps. It truly helps. And another great perspective is, like I said, the sun shifted for real. It was not hoping, it was not wishing. It was, yes, I was old, now I'm not. That's facts. And this is how, in my opinion, you should also treat your identity shift. I was broke, now I'm not. I was single, now I'm not. I was homeless, now I'm not. Like, really, it's just I was, now I'm not. I'm this person now. That's facts. That's final. I shifted. This is who I am. There's nothing to do to become the person who I want to be. I just decide that right now this is who I am. And this has to reflect it. But I'm not waiting for the reflection to confirm who I am, because then who am I? I'm someone who indecisive, if that's the word. Yeah. I'm someone who's confused. I'm not someone who is exactly who she wants to be. I'm someone who's confused because I'm waiting for a reflection to confirm to me who I am. So I was never who I said I was. So yeah, it's important, like I said also in the past video, to redefine your definition of having. Because before we would say having is, well, I know I have something because I saw it or something like that. But now, with the example I gave you, you cannot rely to your sight to know you have something. You know, you cannot rely to your sight, say, oh, I'm safe, I see the sun is fine, or I know I'm safe. No, you don't. You cannot rely to that because the sun already exploded. It's the same thing for you, for manifestation. Don't rely to the fact that you don't see physical change to tell you that you're not the person who has what they want right now. The shift already happened. It's done. The sun exploded. It's done. You shifted. It's done. You're going to see it. So having, in my opinion, is the same type of solidity. It's not flaky. It's not, maybe I have it, maybe I don't. It's I have it. And my sight is not a condition to it. And you have to be careful, because sometimes what I did, I was telling myself, well, yes, of course, I'm the person who has it, but it doesn't matter if I don't see it. I have it. But if I don't see it within 30 days or 60 days, then it means that I don't have it. And there, right there, it's a condition that I was putting on myself, and I didn't notice, because for me it was so normal. It was so logical. If I have it, I will see it, and if I don't see it, I don't have it. For me, it's like 1 + 1 = 2, and 2 - 1 = 1. But that's not that. It's not that. If you have it, then sure, you will see it. But if you don't see it, it does not mean you don't have it, because having is unconditional. If you say you don't see it, it's because you don't have it, then you put in condition and time on the fact that you have something or not, which will automatically influence everything you want to manifest, because you have this definition of having that is, well, I have to see it somewhere or another. Even if you're like aware, people are saying, no, it doesn't matter if you don't see it. You're like, okay, I agree with you, I don't see it, but it's fine, I have it. Somewhere, sometime, weeks go by and you don't see it, it's because your definition was flawed at the beginning, because you will feel trouble, like, oh, I don't see it, so I don't have it. You just said you don't have it, and I hate when people say that, but I'm explaining why. You just said you don't have it. You were saying you didn't have what you wanted this whole time because of your definition of, I only have it if I see it. Does that make sense? Because again, even if you say, yes, I agree with everybody, I have this thing right now, I don't see it, but it's okay because I don't have to see it to have it. But then if time goes by and you feel triggered, you feel like, oh, I don't have it, then you never had it. Because having is unconditional, whether you see it or not. When you understand that, and you can be like, wait, though, if I don't see it within 30 days and 60 days, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that I didn't have what I want, because I have everything. Everything is already within me. So it just means that I was not stable in my identity. I was kind of wavering and being led by illusions of lack. But those are not real because I know I have it. That's different. It seems like, oh, okay, it's just word salad. No, it's different. It's different to say, yeah, it's been 60 days. I haven't seen it. It's not because I don't have it. It's just because I was wavering. But I know I have this thing. The 16 days will never go by again when you're not having, or not seeing physically what you want. Because then you become unshakable by what you don't see. Because you still understand that you have this thing. Versus before, when you didn't see it, you would think you don't have it, which will confirm the fact that you don't have it, so therefore you couldn't see it. But now, you're like, yeah, I don't see it, but I have it, and I'm going to see it. And even when time goes by, no, I have it. And I realized that. I realized that the more unfazed you are by not seeing something because you know you have it, the faster it comes. It doesn't go 2 months. If it goes 2 months, it's because you wavered. But it's not because you didn't have it. It's just because you wavered. You were like, nah, I don't think I have it. But it's not because you think you don't have something that you don't have it. I could be like, oh, I'm not sure if I have this thing. And then I check, oh, yes, I have it. So I hope I didn't confuse anyone with this. Because sometimes I confuse myself when I talk. But I understand. It makes sense. Again, it makes sense. Just recap real quick. I don't know how to recap this because it was a lot. Again, it's definition of having. What you think having means. You don't want to confuse yourself and trap yourself in a definition that will forever sabotage you by saying, yes, I have it. I know I have it, but it doesn't matter if I don't see it. But then if time goes by and you're like, well, I don't have it, then having was conditional. Make having unconditional. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. I guarantee it will blow your mind. When you make having unconditional, you become so unfazed by what you see because you're like, I don't care, I have it. It doesn't matter. I have it. And then you see it. And I was like, wow. And I realized that most of my manifestation happened this way. I was not necessarily as firm, but I was not contradicting myself. That's how it happened. But yeah, when you see something dead in the eye and in the physical reality, you're like, no, I don't have it, so I don't care about what's being seen here. I'm not looking for proof because everything here is the past, so it doesn't make sense. So yeah. Anyway, tell me what you think about this analogy. I'm sure it's going to help you to stay unmoved by circumstances, understanding that you're like the sun. You shift, whatever shift you're making, it's going to take a moment for you to see it. A moment doesn't mean months, because again, the reflection cannot reflect an identity that's no longer there. So, but just accept that, yes, it could take a second, but it doesn't mean that you don't have it. You have it instantly now.